sorry that I am 20 minutes late. My whole morning's been messed up. We'll wait a couple minutes for some people to join. I have to pull up the live anyway. So let's do that, and then I'll explain what we're going to do today. But if you've never been here before, I would like to welcome you to the Daily Nail. My name is Tara, and we do nails here Monday through Friday. I try to go live at 11, but you know, life happens, so it doesn't always work out that way. Just give me a moment to pull this up here. There we go. Let's put up all messages. Okay. Looks good. Turn it sideways. Now I'll be able to see if anybody wants to ask a question or comment. You can do that through the chat here, and I'll do my best to answer any questions you all have. All right. So, first things first is that yesterday was my friend Kirsten's birthday, and she did a mani collab, and I missed it. So I was able to get the mani done. Oh, look, chip now. I thought I had it done. I was just going to top coat it. Crap. I'm just going to worry about it later. The sad part is I have to take off the mani I did yesterday. I'm just going to have to patch that. We just do it right now, but now we're getting into more work than just top coat. So we'll work on removing the dip off of get that piece of builder gel in there. There we go, that's better. So I use peel base. You can see how easily they come off, right? I just wedge my tool in there. If you find you have trouble, you could try filing the free edges of your nails beforehand. Also, rubbing a little cuticle oil on your nails can help with pop off if you run into any type of issue. But I think if you're using it properly and you're using a good peel base, you're not going to, you shouldn't have issues, you know. So sad to see this mani go. I really, really loved it. A little dip around the free edges here, if you guys can see that. Trying to decide what I want to do about this nail. So I'll just leave it for today. Didn't know if it needed to be replaced yet. Hi, Angela. Hi, Leah. Hi, Britt. Britt, you have no comments. Hi, Patty. Hi, Michelle. Oh, you guys, sorry I'm so late today. So it's like dark and rainy, and then we have blackout curtains, and a lot of times I don't draw them because, like, I won't pull them closed at night because I have a harder time getting up in the mornings, and that's exactly what happened this morning. I remember my alarm going off and me shutting it off, and then I remember the second alarm going off, but nothing beyond that. So then I woke up, it was 7 o'clock, so Dominic is home. So then at 10:15, he asked me for chocolate chip pancakes, and I couldn't say no. So that's why I'm late. And then I had no idea what I was going to do for a mani. So I used Faye from Revel Nail. It's a chromable, really pretty shimmer. for Kirsten's birthday collab. I'm going to post it today, but I just looked down and my thumb is chipped. So now I got to patch that. And it's not top coated yet either. Mink the fur. I am doing nails. Welcome. My name's Tara. You're watching The Daily Nail. So I do dip powder mainly with different types of nail art. I like trying new things. But I've been dying. I'm going to do a Dipnotic Nails manicure today, you guys. So Dipnotic Nails is a small dip powder company. She's on Etsy, and she also has her own website. And it's a play on, like, you know, hypnotic, dipnotic, but it's spelled D-I-P, like dip, you know, for your nails. So, okay. My shape is all cleaned up. Let me get my peel base on, and then I'll show you what I'm going to use. I had this one glitter from Dipnotic called Mermaid Tears, and it's a fine glitter, but it's super shifty, right? It's gorgeous. But then in last year's advent calendar, oops, there's a little dip up here, the 2023 advent calendar, day 12 is a dip called Berry Bellini, which is a different color than Mermaid Tears, but it's got the same flashbacks and everything, the same shifty glitter color. One of Berry Bellini is like a pink, and Mermaid Tears is a purple. So let me show them to you. And it's pretty much like coral flashbacks. But because it's a fine glitter, those flashbacks are like insane. So then I'm like, geez, what do I even put on a mani like this if I'm going to do any nail art? You know what I mean? So I pulled out some pearls. Maybe we could add, but I honestly don't know if it's going to need it. And I'm going to do an every other mani. I think I've just been craving one. Look how gorgeous these two colors are. So the purple is Mermaid Tears and the pink is Berry Bellini. Let me move them up a little closer. I want you guys to have a good view if possible. So it's a little blurry, but you can see, sorry, the shift in them, you know. So that's what we're going to use. And I'm going to do, I think, the pink on the thumb, middle, and pinky. And then we'll use the purple on the index and ring finger. I do have some mermaid transfer foils. I think they're holographic though, so I don't know that it would go with that. I do have some that are colored too, but yeah, just because one's called Mermaid Tears doesn't mean I have to do a mermaid theme, right? They're super gorgeous colors. Dipnotic Nails is amazing. One of the best companies out there, hands down, best small boutique dip powder companies, you know. Every year she comes out with an advent calendar, and last year she did one where if you wanted to split with a friend, you could each get samples, and she would put 2 in each drawer. And so like it made it like affordable, you know. So Michelle, Lotus Dips, and I split it. And this is last year's advent calendar that came out in December. Look how gorgeous, right? And then here's the box. And then every day, if you're patient enough, you know, you open one and you take out the color. And this is Pop Princess. It's a purple to pink thermal. She like started out this box with a bang because I love the first week. So Berry Bellini is day 12, which also every week, every 5 days is like a collection. So you can use them together, you can mix and match, you know what I mean? But they all go together. So we have Wine and Dine, and then the Berry Bellini. Day 13 is a dip called Blushing Beauty, and it's a glow. It's a pale pink shimmer. Day 14, that goes with this. This one's really pretty. Golden Berry Sorbet. Look how pretty that one is, you guys. So it's like gold and pink. Real gorgeous. I haven't used that one yet. And day 15 is Peach Passion, which is a peach flaky that my fan's blowing around. So advent calendars are so much fun, you know, to get and to open. I agree. People do. It's hard to stay positive, but I try to. I try when people remind me. So thank you for the reminder. I try to look at the bright side of things. You know what I mean? And all I have to be grateful for. And I've definitely been feeling grateful lately. That's for sure. For all of my friends that I met on Instagram who are now like my best friends, you know what I mean? That I pretty much tell everything to, you know, like I haven't talked to my sister in a while really, and I recently, you know, reconnected with her, and that's been amazing. I wish I was under better circumstances, obviously, but I mean, it's just been awesome. Being able to spend time with her because nobody knows you like your immediate family that you grew up with. You know what I mean? You want a gel one? Of what? Aaliyah, what are you talking about? Yes, we are all nail addicts here. So, are you into nails, Mink Flipper? A tiger suit head? Okay. What are you talking about, Aaliyah? I want a gel one. How fun. So the good thing about dip powders, if you guys are into using acrylic and monomer, dip is acrylic. It's more finely milled than regular acrylic that you get, but it is acrylic, and 99% of dips can be used with monomer and done that way if you prefer to do your nails that way. So that's really cool. Not quite dry yet. Oh, a gel. Madam Glam does one every year, but theirs is pricey. Is Tara here yet? I don't think so. I think she got it last year, but they have discount codes like Brandis and Michelle Lotus Dips. They both have discount codes to Madam Glam. But yeah, they do one and did not West Coast Dips. I think Sundara Nails. They do a lot of gel polishes, HEMA-free stuff. I think they did a gel polish calendar too, Advent. And then Revel does a dip. Well, a lot of companies now do Advent calendars, but Melanie at Dipnotic was the first one to do it if you want to split it with a friend. Like I know Britt and Julie split the Dipnotic one like the same way that Michelle and I did it. And it was awesome because I didn't have the money to buy it right then, but Michelle did. So she was so sweet. She bought it and then let me pay her in installments, you know, pay her back in installments. So that was really sweet. Oh, I left my coffee in the kitchen. Let me go grab it. Be right back. All right, sorry about that. Okay. It's cheaper if you wait until after Christmas to buy it. See if we're dry yet. Oh, I love how the fan speeds up peel base drying. If anybody's unfamiliar with peel base, it's just something you put either over your enhancement, like my jelly tips is what it's on now, or if you were doing your natural nails, you would put it on your natural nails, and it puts a barrier between your nails and whatever you're putting on top of them, in this case, dip powder. So that's how I was able to just pop off my mani because of the peel base. And then I can do my nails every day, which is what I do. I usually alternate hands. All right, let's start with Berry Bellini because this is going to go on 3 nails, right? So we're going to do thumb, index, pinky with this. I am using dip liquids from Tough Girls, company I found on Amazon, but I'm really happy with the performance of them. Just gonna grab a lint-free wipe, and then I also have a precision tool here for cuticle cleanup. It tends to gunk up a little bit with acrylic, after being used, so I just take a nail file and just file it off, and it's good to go. Am I in frame okay? I'll move the camera a little bit if I need to. Okay, so I don't put anything down, as a base underneath my dip. So it's just going to be 2 layers of dip powder and then 1 layer of clear, especially with these being glitters. The clear will give you a smooth surface to a glitter, instead of it being bumpy. And then we'll use this to clean up around the cuticle area. Dipnotic dips always apply really nice, and these are going to be really easy to work with because they're fine glitters. So I tend to use the pour over method when applying my first layer of dip, and then I like to lay flat into the powder for my second layer. But I'm going to end up running out of powder here on this now. Okay. So now that all the dip's in the cupcake liner, I'll just lay flat for the rest of it. Okay, so pretty. The best thing to do if you have a small quantity of powder is to put it in a cupcake liner or a silicone liner or a flexi boat. You can even use a coffee filter, and then just kind of push it over into a pile so you can lay your finger into it. %100% chance of rain today. That's all it's doing, raining. I think I have chocolate under my fingernail from making its pancakes. Gorgeous. Yeah, so ever since I saw these 2 colors together with the same finish, it's like the same type of glitter, you know what I mean? The same flashbacks. I've been wanting to pair them. Let me just show you again. I just think they look really pretty together. And it was after 11 and I needed a mani to do, so I came up with it really quick. All right. So now I'm going to brush off our first layer of dip. Try and hold it above the liner. Maybe I won't make such a mess. I want to make sure this is dry because that was the last nail I did, but it feels it. When you're working with glitter dips like this, especially fine glitters, you want to brush off well, you know, so you don't get any glitter on your brushes, your base brush or anything. I'm sorry I haven't checked the chat just because I've been putting this on my nails, but I'll check right now. Oh, all right. I didn't miss much. Michelle, how's your dog doing today? How's she? Oh, by the way, you guys, I forgot to mention it in the chat, but one of our guinea pigs, our last girl, she died yesterday evening. Rosie, that was her name. She was an Abyssinian. She had all these little rosettes on her fur, you know, so that's why we called her Rosie. But she had a good life, a long life, you know, but it's still sad. Now we're down to 3 guinea pigs. Gorgeous. Lara had an appointment and errands to run, so she said she might not make the live, but that she would try. Hello, good morning. Doing a dip powder manicure right now. Using some gorgeous Dipnotic Nails glitters. And by the way, you guys can save at dipnoticnails.com or dipnoticnails.etsy.com with code TARA10. So it's good for 10% off your order. Also, her butterfly collection, her newest collection, that gorgeous 14 dip collection through April 15th. Part of the proceeds are going to the Trisomy 18 Foundation, so don't forget about that. That's for a really great cause, and those dips are stunning. Looking good. If you don't know, dip base dries pretty quick if you haven't figured that out. Second and third layers, fourth layers, the base will dry more slowly. So you'll have more time to work on subsequent layers. Be aware of that. But it does dry in a pretty timely manner, which makes it much easier to apply than, say, a nail polish. I really feel like this is something anybody can do. Because if I can do it, I know anybody can do it. Okay. Gorgeous. Just want to make sure they're dry before I wipe them off. Okay. Remember I said you want to brush your glitter as well. Okay, so we have those 3 done. It's so beautiful. I would do a full hand of this happily. So this is called Berry Bellini. And so because it came out in the advent calendar, these dips are not mainline. However, some of them are, and if they're not yet, the rest are going to be released throughout the year. So by the end of the year, all the dips in the advent calendar will be available for purchase. So how cool is that? Okay, now we're going to work with Mermaid Tears. This is its purple counterpart. And these came out in totally separate collections at different times and everything. Gorgeous, right? Let me hold it up so you guys can see that. Okay, Michelle, I've been thinking about you and her, you know. I just want you to know you're on my mind. Our first dog, Bulgy, his name, we named him after Whitey Bulger, so his name was Bulger, but we called him Bulgy. He was half Maltese, half Bichon. He weighed 8 pounds when he was fully grown. And the average lifespan for that breed of dog was 8 to 10 years, or 8 to 12 years. And yeah, right around the 8.5, no, right around the 9.5 year mark, maybe, he started really showing signs of his age. He lost his sight. He was just uncomfortable and stuff like that. You know, we ended up having to, and it was sad. It was hard to see him like that. So we ended up having to take him to the vet and have him put down, you know, which was, all three of us went, Dominic, Nick, and myself, and just Nick stayed in the room till at the very end. We were all in the room together, but then when the doctor came in to give him his shot, we left the room, you know, and Nick stayed. But then we had like a family hug, you know, and we're not a praying family, so we didn't say a prayer or anything, but then we had him cremated. We have his ashes in a box over here, you know, with his picture on it and a nice poem and everything. And then Sammy, our other dog, he died last year on Super Bowl Sunday at home. He was Bulgy's son. We mated Bulgy, like I said, he was half Maltese, half Bichon. We mated him with our neighbor's dog, who was half Maltese, a quarter Bichon, and a quarter Shih Tzu. She had like 6 puppies, and we ended up taking Sammy. He was the only one who had like tan in him, but he looked more like a Shih Tzu than anything else, which was weird because he was only 1/4 Shih Tzu, you know what I mean? Or 1/8, whatever. But that's what he looked like. But it was hard. Nick and Dominic want another dog really bad. So I'm sure we'll be getting one soon at some point. I like little dogs. Like I would love a little Pomeranian or something, but I think they want something like a medium-sized dog. Our landlord has a pit bull named Sasha. She's a really good girl. I've had issues with pit bulls attacking my dogs before, like almost killing Bulgy twice, 2 different pit bulls. So I didn't like pit bulls for the longest time. But I came to realize it's how they're raised, you know what I mean? Okay, that's so gorgeous. Look at that, you guys. Hi, Michelle. I don't know, Gunther. That's so gorgeous, you guys. I'm obsessed. So this one here is Mermaid Tears. Great name. So we got Berry Bellini and Mermaid Tears that we're wearing. I'm going to get out my Dipnotic Nails clear to encapsulate these nails. It'll give it a nice smooth surface as well for shaping and buffing. They're pretty smooth to begin with. Let me just clean this up. Then hopefully I don't get any glitter in my clear. There we go. Yeah. Yes, exactly. Yeah. It was just because, like, it was two different pit bulls who attacked my dog, you know what I mean? So it made me, like, just not like the breed. And where I live, like, a lot of people have pit bulls. And I'm in, like, a poor city. So sometimes they'll abandon them. Like, the second time my dog got attacked, Nick was walking him, and this pit bull was a stray just walking out on the street, and the vet said she had just given birth, so I guess she was like in protective mode or whatever. But you see this tiny little white dog and you gotta go after it. I don't know. I love Sasha downstairs, that pit bull. She's so good. She like listens, you know what I mean? And even when we still had Sammy and he was a little dog, 10 pounds, you know, I mean, they would just like sniff each other. She never made a move to like try and go after him or anything, you know. So just being around Sasha helped a lot with changing my perspective on pit bulls. Just having the first-hand interaction, you know what I mean? I knew before that it was how they were raised, but just all of my personal experiences were horrible. And then we had like a $2,000 vet bill from Tufts, you know. He had to have stitches and morphine and everything. And of course, there's no owner, there's nobody you can go after to recoup any of those costs, you know. Hi, Brandis. How are you today? I just want to apologize, you guys, if I liked your Instagram post but didn't comment. I was just trying to catch up this morning. I was like 4 days behind, and being in all those like and save groups and stuff, I was just trying to catch up. So apologies on the lack of comments. I'll try and keep caught up, but I did fall behind with Easter and then going to these appointments with my sister, you know. Michelle, I'll go with you today too. Unless you have anybody else to go with you. But otherwise, I'll go with you. Oh, yeah, they're not going to want to work on him if he's got a cold, probably. Are you going to try and reschedule it, Brandis? This is a great clear to the Dipnotic Nails clear. It's like the name implies, ultra clear. It is super good. So I even use my precision tool to clean the clear out as well, because that will dry and harden if you don't remove it, if there's any extra, you know, on the sidewalls or whatever. It's funny how you can tell it's raining just by the cars driving by, and you can hear like the tires, you know what I mean? Like on the ground, and you can tell the ground is wet, if that makes sense. Okay. Here we go. Alrighty. So we're gonna brush off. Close up our dip base. We're all done with that. So they're saying that jury selection in the Chad Daybell trial is going to take like 2 weeks. I was like, oh man. I was hoping the trial was going to get going sooner. No, Michelle, I'll go with you. I'm sure Dominic's going to want to go too. I overslept this morning. I had my curtains closed and like I overslept by 2 hours. Usually I get up 4:30 or 5, and I didn't wake till like 7:04. After the bus had come, you know. Okay, time to activate the nails and cure them. So dip powder's cool in that you don't need a UV lamp or an LED lamp to cure like you do with gel. These cure with activator liquid. So I like to put kind of go in with 2 layers of it, just to make sure I haven't missed anywhere. There we go. Okay. After you put your activator on, you just gotta let your nails sit for about 2 minutes to fully cure, and then they'll be ready to be shaped, smoothed, filed, buffed, all that. This is gonna be a very easy mani to shape and smooth. I mean, the nails are smooth, so they'll be fine just being buffed. I love these colors together. I love the flashes, but I don't know what I would add. Maybe some acrylic flowers. Hold on. Let's see what I got. There's some pretty gems. These are really pretty. I wonder if I have them in a smaller size. Look how gorgeous. Wow. I don't know how I'd use them though. And then I have all these ones. I think it would take away though from the mani, you know? Oh, I got these ones here that are like oblong shaped, oval shaped, or whatever. Sorry, I'm just looking for my acrylic flowers. But everything else is catching my eyes too. So. Oh, these are like little metal pieces, you guys, all in here. Look how cute those are. I don't know what you do with them, but yeah, see, none of that would work. These are my flowers. Hmm. What do you guys think? You did, Michelle? I know you left the one, that huge group, but you left more? I'm just looking to see what else I have for like charms and stuff, you guys. I don't want to detract from the Manny. Do you guys have any thoughts, opinions? I have these gold. They're like, if you can see that one, it's like a dripping heart. Could go on like one nail or something. These are gorgeous. Those ones. I wish I had them in other sizes too, though. Hmm. Oh, we got those purple ones too. Maybe we'll try something with them. If I don't like them, we'll just take them off. I always have a hard time with gem placement, you guys. It's like I can't find a good design to do, with them. So let's see. What else do I got? I do have like these pearls, and then I also have the Dipnotic Nails sea pearls, which are actually, well, they're purple and aqua. They don't even match this. Well, I guess the purple would, right? There is purple. I'm kind of more thinking along the lines of testing out a couple of these gems on a couple nails. I'm thinking like this one for the pink nail, or that one. I kind of like this because it's like orangey and pink. And then there's a purple one up here. This one's purple and like hot pink. But this one might look a little better. And if, like I said, this is pretty too. If they don't look good, and I'm really just thinking like these two nails or these two nails, It's right here. Oh, really? Which three, Britt? Michelle, sorry. This is the Manny. You think I should just leave it as is? Think we should be ready to start filing. The way you can tell is just by taking a nail file and tapping it on your nails. And if you hear that clacking sound, you're good to go. If you don't hear that and you hear kind of like a empty sound, and not even empty, that's the wrong word. Almost like a thud, and not a clack. That means they're not ready. So just give them a solid 2 minutes and you're good. So I'm going to take this skinny file here and just get in my sidewall to get it nice and straight. I also use this file to go around my cuticles. Am I not in frame? Hold on. I guess am I okay? You are still in Color Club? Okay. Patty, did you see the mani? You didn't say anything. Okay, so I'm happy with the cuticle, how that looks. So now I'm just going to go in and file the free edge of my nail, which is a good amount of the nail because these are stilettos, medium stilettos. And these are gel tips, full coverage gel tips from Luxie Nail, another small dip powder company. Those are the companies you're going to see me using a lot. I do use a lot of Rebel Nail, which is a bigger dip powder company than like Dipnotic Nails, you know. But I like Rebel Nail. But you just like if you buy from like Kiara Sky or iGel Beauty, the quality of their dips and dip liquids is just not there compared to small companies, you know what I mean? Small companies blow those big manufacturing plants out of the water. And you might think like this is a small amount of dip and like you need more. Like I used to buy big 2-ounce jars and stuff, you know, 1-ounce jars. But this is plenty. Even this jar will go 5 to 7 manis, full manis. But if you're like me and you're only doing a couple nails with a certain color, you know, it goes even further. A 1-ounce jar of anything besides like clear or white will last a lifetime. So looks good. These are so easy to file and they look really pretty. A little bit of clear acrylic on my skin here. I'll just remove that. Hi, Pastor Dean. Oh, sweet. You're in Moscow? Nice. Do you do nails? Russians are so good at nails. Some of the best stuff comes out of the Soviet, or Russia, not the Soviet Union anymore. That's incredible. Thank you for joining today. My name is Tara. You guys are watching The Daily Nail. This is my weekday nail show. I'm here Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. or I try to be around 11 a.m. So if that's something you're into, I come live. I do my nails. I swatch. Always do my nails though. But sometimes I may also swatch. I like to try all different kinds of nail art. So tomorrow we'll be doing some swatching and a mani. I don't know how I'm going to get all this stuff done with Fairy Glamour and then Together We Mani. I'm going to have to do one of those manis on my own time. Anyway, yeah, so I will be swatching a company's new collection tomorrow. So come here for that. That will be fun. It's the new collection dropping from Fairy Glamour. So we'll be doing that, and then not sure what we're going to be doing on Friday yet, but we'll figure out something fun. Looks good. Yeah, Michelle, did you hear me that I overslept this morning, so Dominic's home? My son got a day off from school. It's like so gray and rainy. I'm so sick of it. It's been every day, it's been gray, rain, and wind. I want spring. Yeah, you said, let me see the mani. I was talking about whether I should add anything else to it, Patty, remember? Your memory's getting like mine. So yeah, Luxie now I'm wearing, I said the medium stiletto jelly tips. That's also where my peel base comes from that I use that I love so much. That's Luxie Nail. It's called Dip Enabler Peel Base. It works awesome, you guys. I'm telling you, and I'm not like blowing smoke up your ass when I say it's as good as UNT Peel Base. And it's like a third of the price right now. I'm super excited I paired these colors together. I think they look so nice. They're so complementary towards each other. I made a mistake when I was talking about Glitter and Grace's releases yesterday. I had said that all of the dips I swatched had already been released, which is true with the exception of one of the most gorgeous ones, which is Delicate and Vintage. Delicate is the floral with off-white flowers in like an off-white base. It's just so beautiful and classy. And that pairs with Vintage, which is a fine glitter. These are releasing this Friday, but this floral dip is the one that's in very limited supply. Tara 15 is, or Michelle 15, you can use to save at Glitter and Grace, and she is on Etsy. I really loved that mani from yesterday. I didn't want to take it off today. But I got Kirsten's mani I still got to finish and get this posted. I figure better late than never, right? Okay. How easy this whole mani's going. So smooth. All right, let's buff. I prefer to use these larger buffers to like the tiny little ones, you know. When I use those small ones, I'm always like swiping them and they're falling off my nail. But these large ones, I can get a decent rhythm going, you know. I feel it's less time consuming than constantly having a buffer that's slipping off the nail. Oopsie. Michelle, have you started working on the glitter and grace mani yet? I can't wait to see what you do. Okay. Awesome. This is an ergo file. This will also help to give you a nice shape at your cuticle. And this is usually the last thing I do in my filing routine. It hooks right onto your dip powder or your gel, and just rock it back and forth like that. Doesn't take very long at all to do it, and it makes your nails look better. Each one of these steps, every step, gives you better and better looking nails. Okay. Looks good. But it literally just files away any imperfections in your cuticle line. And because it's glass, it just like lasts forever, you know. You can get it on Amazon. Bonafide Beauty makes them, and it's called the Ergo File. And they come in different colors and stuff. They also have a website you can order from. Okay. All right, I am going to take a nail brush and some alcohol, clean these off. Just clean up my mess a little bit. If you're doing your mani, you know, you would get up here and go rinse your hands just to remove all of this filing dust. Look how nice. See, Dipnotic never, ever does not apply great. Every time. Super easy mani. To some gel under there. Sorry, I'll mess with it later. It was a super easy mani to apply, to file, all of it. I'm really happy with how this looks. Okay, so should I not? Oh, I bet you are. Yeah, Glitter and Grace is on Etsy. Oh, your load is 15. Okay, I asked you yesterday, but I didn't see a response, but I totally could have missed it. Okay, now that I know, I will not forget. All I'm going to do is just like take a tweezer and see what it would look like if one of these gems was on my nail. I don't know, they might be pretty. What if I just like put one there? Flip. But then let's see the purple. I might just leave them alone, but I have to at least check. I always feel like it's very hard for me to just leave a mani alone and not add, like, at the very least, striping tape or something, right? And that would have been the purple. Yeah, we'll just leave them. They do look really pretty on their own. So now that I've cleaned off the nails from filing, right, we're ready to top coat. So if you're using dip liquids, you're going to want to go in with another layer of activator here, just a thin layer. This is to make a chemical reaction with your dip top coat, and it will dry it. If you prefer to use gel, base, and top coat on your nails as the top coat, you totally can. If that were the case, then you would skip this layer of activator and just go in with a layer of gel base, cure it, then your gel top coat, and cure that, and your mani would be done. Okay, so I'm going to let it sit for like 30 seconds, then we'll wipe off all the nails to make sure the activator's dry. And, there's no wet activator on them. So gorgeous, so gorgeous. You slept in too, Michelle? Did Fairy Glamour answer me about what, Patty? I didn't message them recently. I messaged them last month about the release dates. I was going to message them and ask, is the collection coming out tomorrow or Friday? Because they gave us release dates of Thursday, right? But the last collection, they gave us a release date of Thursday, and then it didn't end up coming out until Friday. So it kind of all threw us all for a loop, you know what I mean? But I have the release date as tomorrow. Give me 1 second. I'll tell you what collection it is. It's called the Fairy Tale Collection, you guys. So we'll be swatching Fairy Glamour's Fairy Tale Collection tomorrow on the live, and then using some of those dips in a mani. Okay, it's still tomorrow. Sorry, I just bumped it. Thanks, Tara. I was saying how good Luxie's Peel Bases brand is. That's what I was talking about. Okay, so I'm going to take a lint-free wipe. You can also use a paper towel or a dish towel, anything really, just to wipe off excess activator. I love these glitters so much, you guys. So pretty. There we go. All right, so now that they're wiped off, we're going to go in with our top coat. Again, I'm using Tough Girls. My activator is from Nail Candy, which is a branch of Head Candy. And I am going to I'm starting, you guys, to cap my edges all the time. So I'm figuring if I do this, I'm not going to get chips like I have been getting them like crazy lately. So So you want to do as few strokes as possible to get your nail covered on this first layer, guys. Doesn't have to be perfect for this layer because we're going to do a second one, and then you can do any little touch-ups you need at that point. Oh, it's so pretty, especially when you put the top coat on. Okay, let's go right in and do our second layer. This is the one that gives you that super shiny, glossy finish. And dip top coat dries in about 2 minutes, you guys, which is another awesome thing. So all of the, you know what I mean, the dip application, the powder dries fast, the base coat dries fast. The activator works in 2 minutes, and your top coat dries in 2 minutes. So, I mean, that's as long as you need to sit, you know, really need to sit still for something like this. You don't have to sit for 10, 15 minutes waiting for nail polish to dry, you know? All right, so this is what they look like. I'm going to turn on my fan to help speed up the drying process for us. Gorgeous, 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 Manny. I'm looking to see what nail face leave I should use today. Of course, I got nothing that matches perfectly. Don't know. Michelle, what time is your appointment? 4:30? Britt, you're super quiet if you're still here. What are you, pretending to work? Fairy Glamour's fairy tale collection, Brandis. You know they're looking for ambassadors. I don't know if they still are, but if you're interested, Brandis, they send you the whole collection in exchange for one Manny. If you're interested, you should message them. Or if any of you are interested, you know. But Patty's in, Tara's in, me, I know Allie does it. I don't know who else. I think that's it for right now. Who, Fairy Glamour? What are you talking about? Okay. All right, Michelle, just pick us up. We'll be ready. Not paying what? What were they not paying you? They don't pay me anything. Hey, Michelle, when you bought from Luxie, were you able to use my code and get the discount? Or did they not let you use it? We earn commission? So my code earns commission. Is that what you're telling me? I didn't know this. I've been with them for a year and a half, and they've never said a word to me. I've never gotten anything from them. I don't even know where to look it up. Still not dry. That's weird. I stuck my finger in it. I swear, it seems like when I put my fingers in front of the fan, it takes longer for them to dry. Not the peel base, but the top coat. Yeah, I remember, Michelle, you telling me that. Yeah, I've had my code Fairy Tara since before they were sending me product. You know what I mean? They had messaged me like about just signing up for their affiliate program or whatever, you know. So I've had a code with them, you know, for years, but they only started sending me product. It was in the fall of last year. They started with their fall and like the fall collection, then the Halloween collection, and the Thanksgiving one were the first ones they sent me. Oh, okay. Okay, Michelle. I was just checking because Heather has not clarified this to me, and I don't know where in the chat it says it. And there's nothing on our affiliate page, Brandon, on the Lexi affiliate page that says our codes are one-time use codes. And like, why is she doing that to us? Because she doesn't want to pay us? Hi, Janet. How are you today? Well, if anybody's interested, I do think that Fairy Glamour may be looking for more ambassadors, maybe not for these releases, but for the next set of releases. They send out like 3 releases at a time. So Janet or anybody who's interested, who has the time and might be, you know, looking to get 6 1-ounce dips for free to do a mani, I would say send off a DM to Fairy Glamour on Instagram. All right, I think finally we're dry. Yeah, we are. Okay. Yay. Gotta use my Vanilla Blossom cuticle oil from Happy Cuticle Company. You can save there with code TARA15. I like to really slather the oil on, you guys, so don't mind me. I always do. I shouldn't put oil on this because I got to do this mani. I'm not going to put any on. Besides that one finger. I got to finish it. It's for Kirsten's birthday collab from yesterday. All right. Oh, this smells so amazing, you guys. This Vanilla Blossom. I love it so much. I could use this sweater. think I'm gonna go with white or gray. I'm just gonna go with white. We'll do a white nail fee sleeve, right? Pull that on. This is from Shein, but Temu has the same ones. They come in a set of 2. They're like $1, you guys. I have them in white and black. Janet, I gotta send you sleeves. I know I told you I would, and I haven't. So I bought 2 new rings off of Temu. They came today, but look how huge this one is. There's no way. I have, it's really cute too. Let me take it out and show you guys. Look. Oh, so it hangs down with a little star, but it's gigantic. Let me see if I can tighten it up. Oh yeah, I can. Super cute ring. Look at that. The little star hanging. I like it. And then I got this one. Temu is a great place. Shein too for nail fee rings, you guys. If that's something you're looking to purchase, most of them are under $1. Some are like $1.98, just depending on how fancy they are. I think these ones are each like $2. And then I got this heart one, and this actually came in sizes, so I was able to get the 5. Look how cute that one is, you guys. But it doesn't match. This is more like gold glitters. I feel like I should use a gold dip in it. You know? I mean, not a gold dip, a gold ring. Still a little big, let's see. I think I'm going to wear that on my ring finger. Like that. If I can get it to stay in one place and not keep dropping over. Like that. Do I need a ring for my index finger? Possibly, you guys. I'm looking to see what I got. Oh, I got a gold flower. All right, hold on. I'm bringing out the big box. The big one. It in there. All right. Oh, I saw something. Oh, it was the flower. I was gonna grab the gold flower. Where is it now? I don't see it. Here it is. I think we'll do these. If I can get that one to stay. It's probably gonna go flying. Maybe if I switch it to this finger, it might work better. Okay. All right, there we go. Finished Manny, which I happen to love these colors together, you guys. I think they're super complementary, even without the glitter. But the fact that the glitters match, I think just makes it like 10 times better. So I just want to hold it up a little closer for you guys to see. I feel like the color is not coming across. Jen, you're not feeling good? Oh, sinus headaches. Yeah, those aren't. Yeah, I remember their customer support, and that's why I think they're looking for more ambassadors. Janet, DM them. Tell them I told you can use my name if you want. Tell them I mentioned to you that I thought, they were looking for ambassadors and that you're interested. You'll totally use my name. I have no problem with that. Yeah, I'm sorry you don't feel good, hon. All right, so there is the finished manicure. I really love how it came out. Yeah, let me move in a little bit. Sorry, I didn't realize I was so far away. The colors are not coming across as good, you guys, as they will in photos. So, yeah. I want to thank my mods for all your help that you do every day. I really appreciate you guys, looking out and everything. It means a lot. Now that I'm well over 1,000 subscribers, I think I can set something up like where people can donate to the channel. And I want to do something too where people can like buy mods a coffee or whatever, or donate to the mods too, you know. So I got to look into it. I still haven't. I'm at like 1,390 subscribers or some 1,290, but I wanted to make sure I was like well over the 1,000 subscriber mark before I started looking into any of that monetary stuff. So yeah, thank you to my mods. I do appreciate everything you do, Lara, Tara, Patty, and Michelle. Um, thank you to my girls for always being here and supporting me. I love you all so much. Love you too, Michelle, my sister. I'll see you in a little while. And if you just are here for the first time or you're back again, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to be here. I really appreciate it. If you're not subscribed, definitely consider subscribing. We would love to have you be part of our family. We want to get to know you guys. I want to know who's watching me. I want to know what you guys are interested in. You know what I mean? If you do nails, what kind of nails? All of it. Or where you're from. I'm interested. I'm a curious person. So I will be back tomorrow, like I said, to swatch the new Fairy Glamour collection called the Fairy Tale Collection, and we'll do a mani with that. But for now, this was Dipnotic Nails, Mermaid Tears, which is already available, and Bellini, which I'm not sure if that's been released yet, honestly. If it's not out, it will be released this year. You can save there with code TARA10. Thank you again to all of you. Have a wonderful afternoon. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.